Hello, friends, and welcome back. Um, I hope you enjoy this little DIY. I've been planning on this for quite some time, and this is going to be part of Heidi Sonboul's Valentine's DIY. So sit back and hope you enjoy this. I also have one that went up on my other channel about the same time, and it's a whole collaboration. So I'll put some more information in a little bit later, but let's along and show you what I'm going to be using today. My Dollar Tree finally has these mirrors that have the little footed. They're kind of for like a candle. So I was excited to get a hold of one of these, and it's square. And finding the perfect let's set that back out of the way for right now. Finding the perfect size picture frames. The inside doesn't mean a thing. It's how big the frame is and everything to be able to work what I want to do with. And I actually am going to leave this hardware on here. I like this idea because you can put anything in here, like a little piece of paper you can slide on here with dates, names, some kind of little thing that you want to remember, that kind of thing. And all that. So I have 4 of these. I also have a lid off from a little can. Actually, it was like a little jar. I used the bottom of the jar for another craft way back in Christmas or Halloween. I think it was Halloween. And I kept the lids because I knew I would be using them. So I'm going to use one of them, but I'm going to remove this plastic piece. I also have a square box. It's a picture. I'm going to take everything out of the inside and take the piece off the back. And I have some of the twine. I got it on clearance at Walmart. I have some red, of the Dollar Tree little battery operated candles. And I'm not big on the whole red and things like that for Valentine's Day. So I have some accent flowers I'm going to use, and I'm going to give it a pop of this color along with it. So come along with me and let's get crafting. The very first thing I did was take all the embellishments and all the hardware and labels off from this. This is actually going to turn into the top of what we're making today. And I also took my sandpaper and I sanded down any of the rough edges from where the screws were in from the hanger. And then I took my knife and I just split the little rubber piece, and it just split really easy and it came right off. And from there, I just set those pieces aside. I went ahead and gave this 2 coats of the Waverly chalk paint in white. And I did go back later and distress it. I also gave it 1 coat on the inside where it's not going to be seen. But yet, if you put it up on top of something, you didn't want to see what was inside originally. I took the twine and I run this around the entire top of that jar. And this is really thin twine, so it took quite a bit to do, about a half an hour. And I just slowly kept wrapping it around and around. And I ended up gluing it constantly because it is such a small, thin twine. A thicker twine, you wouldn't have to probably, but I did go ahead and just wrap the entire jar lid with this. It turned out really cute, and it's such a nice aesthetic piece. And here at the very top, I just kept wrapping it around until I had the whole very top covered, and then trimmed that very last little bit off when I got to the end. And this turned out really cute. I didn't even bother go back to fill in any empty spots because it just kind of looked nice, and it's going against a white background, so it's really not going to show anything anyhow. And this is pretty much completely dry. As you can see, I painted the inside one quick coat. Here we're going to take those picture frames. We're going to take off the paper that's going to be in the way, and we're going to take the back and the glass off. If you really wanted to glue the glass in and keep the glass in there, you can, but then you wouldn't be able to put candles in or change out flowers. You might want to either pull these out. I don't have any pliers handy, so I just bent them in. Today I am taking part of Heidi Sonboul DIY's Valentine's DIY Challenge. In my description, you will find a link that you can click that will give you a whole list of the different people that are joining in this challenge. Please go down and check out each person's videos for this challenge. It is amazing how many people come together to do these Valentines and all of Heidi's challenges that she does. It is just amazing, all the different crafters out there and the different talents and the different things you can learn from them. I have learned so much through Heidi Sonboul's different friend hops and things like that, and so many wonderful people, men and women alike. So please check them out. Thank you. After they're all done, I'm going to take that mirror and I'm going to stand these all four up as I'm going to show you how they're going to be done. It's going to be one, and then I'm going to kind of almost like a miter, and the next one's going to be the same way, one inside of the next, inside of the next. And that's how I'm going to build these up. I'm using E6000 and hot glue. That will give a quick and a permanent hold. Another glue you can use, but it's kind of hard to work with, is jewelry and wood glue. I have used this in another craft that you'll see later on. It does work, but it takes a very long time to dry. But it does work on wood that has been painted or has varnish on it. And as you can see, I've got all four sides done. And then I'm going to again use E6000 and hot glue on the mirror. I'm going to flip that over on top of the, well, it'll be the bottom because I've got it upside down, of the frame that I made. I'm going to press that into place, hold everything together, and give that time to actually dry. I'm going to E6000 and hot glue again. Use that knob. I didn't show it here, but I actually used some sandpaper and roughed up where this knob is going to be glued to help give it something to glue to besides paint. And I'm centering it here on top of the square that was a picture. And now I'm E6000 again and hot glue, and I'm going to glue that to what would be the top of, yes, we've made a lantern, top of the lantern. I actually love how this is turning out. It's actually quite quick and quite easy to do, guys. You should try to make some of these. I'm trying to think how much this costs. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, about $8 to make this lantern. And it is very versatile. You can add flowers. I did distress it. I took some paint. I mixed a couple colors because I didn't like that raw edge showing. And then I went through and I kind of distressed everything a little bit. I like the nautical look. I like lighthouse type things. And later in one of my DIYs, I will be making a lighthouse. So watch for that. I take a couple of the flowers and I make some bunches, and I get my light. And oh my goodness, some of these lights are so hard to get that little on-off switch to work the first time. So I use my scissors and turn it on, and it actually works, and I was excited because some of the Dollar Tree lights lately have not worked very well. I don't want to glue my flowers in because I want to be able to change them out as I feel necessary. So I'm just setting them in. I put my light in the center. And oh my gosh, guys, I love how this turned out. It is such a quick and easy DIY. And the little pop of red in there for Valentine's Day. I'm not a big heart person or red and pink person. So that little pop of red in there for Valentine's is about all I would do. Um, I might go back later and bling it up. Okay, everybody, welcome to my reveal. And this lantern turned out so super cute. Look at that, guys. I love how this turned out. Doing this, leaving it look distressed. I love leaving these here. I can put anything I want in there. It just looks so cute. I love it. I love how it turned out. I did give that a bit of a trim. And it is sturdy. You can pick it up when it's not hooked onto everything behind it. I love the colors that I used. It is Valentine's, but I'm not a red, pink kind of girl. I'm more of a farmhouse kind of, got a glue string there, kind of person with different, you know, I have my red candle in there. That's probably about as far as it's going to go. And I hope, excuse my orb, I'm sorry, I'm filming. It has to come say hi. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this DIY. And today, as I said, I'm part of Heidi Sonboul's Valentine's DIY, and there is a link in the description box. If it's not there already, it will be. If you clicked on it that quick, I'll be adding it once the video is up. And these other two are on my other channel, Haunted Ramblings. It's also part of the Valentine's DIY with Heidi Sonboul. So please be sure to click the link in the description so you can see everybody that is in that link. It will show you the whole playlist, guys. You don't want to miss it. So many talented people, and I'm so excited to be a part of it. So everybody, have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your beginning of the week, and everybody, thank you so much. Bye-bye.